Evening, my lovelies. Okay, so I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight. We're going to have two decks. One deck is going to be you, and the other deck is going to be what's going on with you, whether it be a situation, a person. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I just want to cleanse my decks quickly. So I haven't done them before I started, so hope everybody's okay. I'm enjoying this lovely weather that we're having here in the UK at the moment. We've got this weekend coming up, and we've got a bank holiday, I do believe, on Monday, and all the kids are off school yet again. They always seem to be on holiday. Okay. Please bless us, please. Thank you very much. Okay, let's not set my table on fire, I have given these a good shuffle. We'll do them again. Now I've got them cleanse. While I'm doing this again, thank you everybody for your support. It's most appreciated. Going to use my Rider-Waite decks because you can use them on YouTube and not have to cover them up if there's any bodily parts showing, whereas on TikTok you have to cover everything, even though it's art. Very strange, but there's the rules. So I don't get to use these as often as I'd like. Okay, can you see those? I'm still only using my phone, so I don't have a great setup at the moment. Oh, 2 seconds, my ear's ringing. My left ear's ringing. Oh, not now. It means when my left ear rings that somebody's trying to communicate with me. Okay, right, so let's see what's going on with you, the person that's watching this. Right, we have the Five of Swords. So this is air signs: Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. This is conflict. This is like argumentative energy. Could be because we have other people in the background. Could be that you've been quite argumentative with these people. Could be being argumentative with yourself, as in you're in your head a lot, contradicting yourself, arguing with your ego. Or it could be like there's just conflict around you at the moment. We'll see. Okay. This is like the situation that you're going, that's occurring around you. So we have the Eight of Swords, a lot of air energy. You could be air, or somebody around you could be air. It doesn't have to be. Don't get caught up with, it's not my read if it's not the sign, or it's just the energy. Okay, so with the Eight of Swords, this is being trapped in your own mind. This is like, but it's, you're doing it to yourself. This is like keeping yourself in this prison, keeping yourself in this constant like cycle of battling with your ego, battling with all the negative, and letting it win, and letting it keep you in that in that cage. So okay, with this being the Eight of Swords coming out with this, with the other pile, this is clearly possibly a person or a situation that you're dealing with. A person or situation you're dealing with. A person in a situation that you're dealing with. So it could be that this is the person that you've had this argument with, this and this is where this argumented oh, hell's bells, I can't speak, come on, sorry, right, this is where this argumentative energy is, because they're in their head. It could be they've accused you of something, or you've like accused them of something, and they're now in their head about it. But let's see what we've got. Okay, so for you we have the Page of Pentacles, which is earth signs. This is usually an offer coming in, like a little token offer, or it could also be you're learning something, but it's something new to you. So it's almost like, because it's a page, it's a younger energy, so it's almost like when kids come out of school and they do like an apprenticeship, like they're learning a skill. So, and this is what this could be. This is like you're on a new learning journey, learning something that you haven't, really not making any sense today. Honest to God, I don't know what's wrong with me. I do apologise. Let me put my teeth back in and we'll try again. I'm not really putting my teeth back in, by the way. This could be a new learning curve for you, something that you're starting to do. Or it could also be, this is you learning new things about this person that you didn't know before. Things are coming to light. Oh, can't make this up. They have the Five of Swords. Sorry. We've got the Five of Swords and the Five of Swords. You're looking away, they're looking at you. So it might be something that they feel that you've done, which is why they're stuck in their head about it. And this is you learning that this is what this person can be like if things don't quite go their way. This is quite heavy air energy. And as you know, if you get used to my reads on here or on TikTok, I'm not a big one for announcing what signs are in a read unless I felt drawn to, and I've been getting a message clearly, like to bring up that there is already quite a lot of air. Well, we've got 4 cards and 3 of them are air signs. So this person's clearly in their head because they feel that they've been done wrong. So let's see if we can find out what this is about. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is like cycles, ending, cycles beginning. So this could be a new cycle starting, one that you've not been privy to before with this person. Or it could be that this combative energy is coming to a close. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got the Eight of Swords. No, we don't. Oh, maybe I should just start again. We've got the Eight of Wands. So this is either something that's blown up really quickly, out of nowhere, or it's going to come to a close as quickly as it blew up. This is like communication coming forward or taking action. So something's happened either really quickly or is going to happen really quickly. We've got the Six of Pentacles. Sorry, we have fire energy. Now we have earth again. So this is about equality. This is about equal give and take. So this argument could have come about because one of you felt that the other one was giving and was not giving as much as they were taking. Are we in a Mercury retrograde or something? No, we're not. Because I really can't get my words out today, or sentences to make sense. So I feel like one of you feels, or it could be this person feels like I've just said, you've not been giving as much as you've been taking energy-wise. But with this being your card, it could be the other way around. It could be reversed. You feel like they're not giving as much as they're taking. But if you give it a chance, if you can manage to sort things through, with the scales here, this should balance out. I'm feeling that this is a new relationship with somebody. And this is like teething problems. It probably will feel quite severe at the moment, because obviously when you have a bit of a run-in and fallout, everybody gets to that part of like, well, I'm not doing, it's their fault, I'm not getting involved. No, I'm not apologising first. I'm not texting, I'm not making that move. And I feel like this is what it's kind of got a little bit like. And this is why this person's got in their head. I do feel like it's the person that you're involved with feels like you've done some wrong. Whether it's a person you're involved with romantically, or whether it's a family member, a friend, or a work colleague, we'll dig deeper and find out. But there is this lack of reciprocity feeling on somebody's side. Yeah, we've got the Four of Cups. Somebody's feeling apathetic and like rejected, and like basically feeling quite sorry for themselves. So I am feeling like it is this person that feels like you're taking too much and not giving enough. They're doing all the giving. And they're feeling quite sorry for themselves about it. But that's because they're stuck in their head. They're listening to their ego. The ego is feeding them with all the bullshit that your ego does when you're in this situation. And then we have the Six of Wands, fire energy. So this is about victory, celebration. So pretty much that this is like, this is going to come to an end. This is not serious. This is not permanent. This is not like you're going to have this argument and you're never going to speak again, because we have like the victory and celebration here. So I feel like this is something that can be worked through and sorted out, but I think that it's going to have to be you that makes that first move. Okay, this is somebody from your past with the Six of Cups here. Somebody that you've grown up with is what I'm being told. So I feel like there's either a long-term childhood friend that you've had this to do with, or it's a past person that you have become romantically involved with, but you knew them in your childhood. we've got the two figures here. We've got the little girl and the boy. And I feel like this is you, the person watching this, and it's them that came back to you. As in, it's them that made the first move, them that approached you, them that got contact. But just because it's boy and girl, don't get caught up on sex. It can be 2 males, 2 females, male and female. Take what fits. And you really do want this to work. You do like this person. And you want this victory. You want to sort this out. We have the 9 of Pentacles. So before this person came along, you were this single, independent person that knows your worth, knows your value, very strong-willed, very self-sufficient. And this could be where they feel like there's this lack of I can't even say the word again now. Reciprocity. Because you've been so independent and secure by yourself. So it may be that you struggle to share your abundance, your pentacles that are yours. I don't mean that in a way that you're like you're selfish, or you're like don't give gifts or pay bills. Like, it could be that because you're together, they're already sort of talking about combining your pentacles, and you're a little bit like, whoa, hold your horses, mate. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that yet. I've worked really hard to have my own pentacles. And they have the Hangman. So they're having to look at something from a different perspective. Sensitivity. They could be looking at something. They're kind of expecting you to like have joint pentacles already and this joint life, and you're still like, whoa, this is moving a little bit too fast for me. Which is what maybe caused this argument, and you're now like, you want this victory with them, you want this celebration, you want to be with them, but you want things to slow down. But they're on this 8 of Wands pace. They want everything now. They want everything really quickly. But they've had to take a step back and like assess the situation from a different angle to try and see where you're coming from. Doesn't mean to say they're going to see it straight away, how you see things. Sometimes it can take a while. And we have death. This is an ending and a beginning. This is like a rebirth. So it could be with the Wheel of Fortune as well. Like, you want to kind of like start again, have this reboot, put all your eggs in. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. You're not going to put all your eggs in one basket, but you are prepared to meet halfway, which is why this person's looking at things from a different perspective. You probably have done the kind of same thing. In retrospect, you're both on the same page, you both want the same thing, but you want it at a different speed. So this is like, this is transformation. Can this be transformed? Can you put the past behind you and start again? And then we have justice. Things levelling out, working out in the way they should, in time, in the time that it's meant to, finding that balance. So because you have the Death card here, and because you want to put the past to bed and start again and try and meet each other halfway, you're going to send a little bit of a message, a little bit of a token, hold your hand out with a little bit of a, just to test the waters. Are we okay? Can we talk? Little message. Maybe with 2 kisses on it, on the end, rather than 6. But a couple, just so that they get the point, like, that you care. They have the 3 of Swords. So they are really hurt. And although they are looking at things from a different perspective, they are in that 8 of Swords in their head. And they feel really hurt by you almost rejecting them, but not. You're not, but they're not at that point yet. Although they're in the Hangman position, they're not quite there seeing your point of view. So they are feeling quite hurt. So this small token might not still sway them enough to communicate back. But then we have the Devil. Okay. So in the Rider-Waite deck, I always see, because we have got these 2 people, and again, just because we have a winky and a flower, doesn't have to be male and female. It can be couples of the same sex. But somebody is more in their masculine energy, and then somebody's more in their feminine energy. But we have this chained to this Devil. So I always see this as, this is a soulmate tie. You're bound to each other, to this Devil. So this can be quite toxic sometimes. And toxic, I don't mean abusive and, you know, like that sort of toxic, but toxic as in there's this addiction to each other. You can go your separate ways, but you always are pulled back to each other. You can be with different people, but there's always this pull back to this person. And it is quite toxic, it's quite unhealthy. Because there will be a time when you get this coming together right, without this he says, she says, I'm not doing it that way, I'm not doing it your way. So this is like a repeating pattern, which is like with the Wheel of Fortune, cycles going and ending. So one of you has got to break this cycle. Doesn't mean you have to bow down to the other and lose your voice just to keep them happy. But one of you has to be strong enough to be able to navigate both of you through the issues. Hope that makes sense. And then we have the Hierophant. Your person has the Hierophant. So they are committed to this, to getting it sorted, working it out. But they're also committed to whoever it is that they have faith in. And they lean on that for answers sometimes. Majority of the time. And that's what they're doing at the moment. They're trusting their answers are going to come through to them while they're in this suspended energy with the Hangman. So hopefully they will get the answers that they need so that they can get out of their Eight of Swords mindset. Because now you're in the Eight of Swords. You're like, is this me? Is this my doing? Am I doing this? Is this worth it? Am I making sense? I hope I am. Am I causing all this anxiety and stress because I'm being too stubborn? Or are we meant to be? Is this a mistake? Is this the right thing? All these questions are going around your mind now. But your person's going to get their answers because we have the Sun. This is happiness. This is movement forward, joyfulness, childlike energy as well. You know, having that, getting that childlike energy back. Because even though when we're adults, we can still behave, you know, we can still behave like kids and have fun. We nurture our inner child. And that child comes out sometimes. And we have fun, we have giggles, we do stupid things. We do crazy things for giggles and shit. But this is happiness. This is joy, this is positivity. So, whoever your person believes in or is trusting in or is getting the answers from, they're guiding them the right way. They're going to come forward with a more positive and happy attitude. And then you just need to get the balance. You need to come out of this, I am independent, Miss Independent or Mr. Independent. I don't blend my pentacles are mine. You know, we've got, the emotions are all over the place. It may be that it's like, it's really uncomfortable for you to share because you've been so used to being independent. But you just need to get that balance. And talk it through. Maybe able to come to a compromise. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles on your person's side. So they kind of get it. They've been in suspense with the Hangman. You know, they've confided in whoever it is that they trust. They've asked questions. They've got the answers, and they're going to come to you and they're going to say, do you know what? I get it. I get why you like being independent. I get why you like keeping your pentacles to yourself. I get why you value your independence so strongly. I completely get it. And I'm with you. And you're like, thank fuck for that. I can hold on to my pentacles. They're not going to be bothered that I'm holding on to them. No, I'm just messing. You're holding on to this relationship because you see it for what it is. It's amazing. You know, it's heaven sent. This person's come back. You were meant to be. You've just got to get your cycles right. You've just got to both be on the same page. And then you're going to move forward. And all of this is just going to be irrelevant because you're going to be really happy. You're going to be in such a happy place. Okay, let's see what the outcome is. You're done with being left out in the cold, leaving your partner out in the cold. You want to get this sorted. What do they want? Oh, I don't know if you can see it. They want this transition. They want to move out of the conflict that you're in. They want to come out of their head. They want to be in this boat with you, moving forward to calmer waters, having that transition from chaos to calm. They want to go on this journey with you. You don't want to be left out in the cold anymore. You don't want to leave them out in the cold, and they want this transition. So everything is going to be absolutely hunky-dory. Okay? So, I hope that made sense. And yeah, if you enjoyed that, then we'll do it again at some point. Okay, let me know in the comments. All right, take care, everybody. Bye.